Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
You know what? I think I would overthrow kingdoms for a chance to sleep with Salma Hayek. I think I really would. Hang on one second. Hang on. The guys are. Hang on. Yeah, come on in. Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah, the vent guys are here. The vent guys are here. So if you hear vacuuming in the background, guys, that's what's going on. And I have to have my headphones slightly askew so we can hear when it's done. Anyway, yeah. So I would definitely overthrow a kingdom to sleep with Salma Hayek. I think I would. I think I definitely would. I see that video every time. And it sets my heart tonight. Anyway, all right. So hello, and howdy. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double D's, where you, the audience, are in charge. No, they didn't hear. They're not in here yet, Kratos. They're just walking in the door now. They didn't hear me say it. You know what? You guys hear me say it every day. So why should I be embarrassed if other people hear me say it? So it is just the way it is. Anyway, so it is Warhammer Wednesday, and we got a unique one too, because Kel for $20. Praise be to Space King. We got a Flash Gits. We haven't seen a Flash Gits one in a while. It's been a long time since we had a Flash Gits one. It's pseudo Warhammer. It's Warhammer parody, I guess. So we got that. We'll get to that later. I don't really have anything to start with today. I don't. That's the thing. I have some things that I know are bumping around. We're going to come across them in the news segment. And I'm sure commenting. And then there are things that we're going to talk about that I will touch on, of course, as usual. But I think I want to save for Sunday because I feel like there are perspectives I maybe don't fully have. One of them will be, I know it's going to come up today, the whole Xbox thing that happened today, but the whole Xbox raising the prices on the whole Xbox raising the prices on that on the Game Pass. Words left me on the Game Pass. So I've never been a part of that. I haven't been an Xbox guy, but I know some people might have a better perspective on that. So we'll touch on that probably because it's news today, and it's important news. It's important news. So we'll touch on them when we get there. So I'm going to save the majority of that conversation for Sunday. Then we'll see where the day goes. We'll see where it goes. I am kind of tired. I got just enough sleep last night. Just enough sleep. Anyway, so let's remind everybody what the rules are. The rules are as stated. And now I hear the vacuum and it's distracting me. $5 for an Adam rant. I hope you guys don't hear the vacuum. You hear it? I hope you don't hear it. $5 for an Adam rant. Just about anything within reason. Then $10. Get you the question ask. Adam, how do you feel about this? Adam, how do you feel about that? We'll go on a rabbit hole together. Have a nice discussion. We've proven that can be done. $10 also rents me for 30 minutes, play a game. We've done that. We will do that. Goddamn party animals. Then we've got $15 for a hot take reaction on a game. Not a game. Sorry, the vacuum noise is distracting me. It really is. It's blowing my train of thought. $15 gets a hot take reaction on a news article that we come across during the news segment or one you may have found you want me to react to. $20, everybody's favorite, we watch a video. And $30 gets a chat, maybe watch this reviews, where I will review live on this stream an episode of television or a movie of your choice. But you always got to give me a couple days. And this Friday, we'll be doing the Adam Sandler horror show, Jack and Jill. Barely hear it? Okay, good. It shouldn't take very long. They come here to do that and clean the chimney, but since we haven't used our fireplace in 6 years, it's clean. It's even got plastic over it to keep it any chance of air leakage going in and out. Anyway, so there's the rules. We can stick to it. But I don't, like I said, I don't really have any overarching thoughts leaning into today because, I mean, I have thoughts on the whole Netflix thing, but it's thoughts I've already shared. And you think about it like this. All right, here's one example. All right, you know what? I'll bring this up. Let me bring this up just to show you that this is why you don't rely, in my opinion, on large social media accounts to tell you about things. Because, of course, today everybody is going very hard on the fact that Elon has called for everybody to cancel their Netflix accounts because of, guess what, PDF file bullshit from weirdos and queerdos and troons making stuff. Now, we cover that kind of stuff all the time. There's nothing new here. But this is why I say sometimes don't listen to social media content people or to any of these people who think they have their finger on the pulse. Now, some of them do good work. I admit that. They do good work. They shine a lot of stuff, but then they decide to play our game, the pop culture game, or get deeper into it. Maybe they're more of a Politico, and so they want to play the pop culture game and realize, oh, wait, hey, let's talk about this. I came across this. As I said, everybody's talking about Netflix and these things, and here comes Libs of TikTok. Libs of TikTok does good work, but they're saying, wow, Transformers Earthspark, a kid's show on Netflix, is pushing woke gender identity propaganda on 7-year-olds. Parents beware of the show. Yeah, a newsflash. I covered that shit 2 years ago when it happened. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Just to remind you right here, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it the fuck up just to make my point. Just to make my point. I realize, I should have had this ready to go. But here it is. No, that's not it. That's what I want to do. So just to bring up my point right here. Look at this. I made this video 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I made this video. And it's actually one of the, both sad and proud to say, it is one of the highest viewed videos on the channel. But if we now go back here, here's my channel page there. There it is. Transformers Earthspark introduces they them bullshit. Right here. 2 years ago, we covered this. But now Libs of TikTok is first getting. Oh, that's not it. Libs of TikTok. That's my dashboard. Hang on. That's my dashboard with information on it. Go back. Thank you. Okay, we're done with that. Here it is. Libs of TikTok did this. Like, they're first realizing now. You're first coming to this conclusion now that this show exists and they're trying to troon your kids. Not a hard thing to get, not a hard thing to find out about. Now I will say now, again, I'm not throwing shade at Libs of TikTok. I'm just saying, welcome to the party, pal. We've been talking about this shit forever. This is 2 years old. Where were you 2 years ago when they were trying to troon the kids? When we were talking about the Nazi secret agenda, we were talking about all this stuff. Where were you? Where are lots of people who are suddenly getting a clue? Where was Elon 2 years ago? A lot of us were here. calling this shit out. But because we've been suppressed by YouTube, because my channel is stuck in whatever rut it is, we don't get the traction to show this shit off, to show that, look, yeah, they are tuning your kids. They're trying to tune your kids, trying to turn them into they-thems. So good calling it out, but where were you 2 years ago to help head this shit off then and now? Where were you? So that's my statement on that right now. I'm all for everybody calling out all this horrendous behavior that they're trying to indoctrinate the kids and all that kind of stuff. But seriously, we've been talking about this. Nothing new. Nothing new. But there the whole time. Camera was on the whole time. So there you go. Those are my statements. If it comes up again in discussion later this week, I'll be happy to bring that back up and talk about it more. But that irks me. That irks me. That people are just they're late to the party. And here I am, and others like me who maybe are small and are playing around on the lower levels here. We were calling this shit out, but nobody pays attention to us because we're small, and YouTube suppresses our voices. There you go. Yeah, I know you guys got through Steps of Faith, Final Steps of Faith. I actually watched it. Watched Jeremy freak out at the AOEs. I went back and watched it this morning. Yeah, so he's almost in Stormblood. He's almost there. He's almost there. Good stuff. Good stuff. I wish I could have played last night. I was watching. I thought, man, I wish I could have played this last night. It would have been fun. But I had to go to bed. I was out like literally about 30 minutes after we were done. I went out. Boom. More like 40 minutes. More like 40 minutes. But I went to bed and I woke up. I didn't get all the sleep I wanted, but I got enough. I wish I could have played. Tonight, we'll see what we do tonight. Maybe I'll actually do something tonight instead of just do my dailies and stand around town looking like an idiot because I couldn't make myself do anything because I knew I'd have to stop. Yeah. It's not so much parents, Frank. It's more like, I wouldn't say parents learn at the speed of snails. I think some put too much faith in old standbys of how things were and don't understand the times have changed and that indoctrination is real and that it's in these shows, it's in these programs. They think this stuff, next week you go, yeah, they're wrong. Oh, we know it's all backfired. All that shit is backfired completely and totally. So they're afraid. They're losing it. And you know what? Great. I'm here for it. Hopefully, here's the problem. Here's why I don't directly cover some of this stuff, because I know that might have been what's gotten me in my shadow banning doghouse for a while to begin with. No, I don't know what's going on with the channel right now. We were doing fine for a few weeks there, and then suddenly this week, past couple of weeks, nothing. So that's a different conversation, Frank. Certain so-called conservatives don't understand what Andrew Breitbart said was very true. Politics is downstream from pop culture. Andrew Breitbart understood it, that everything is connected. There's a symbiotic relationship between everything. Nothing exists in a vacuum and a void. And some of them are locked into this belief that you're not allowed to have certain kind of fun after a certain point. You have to always be the adult. You have to do it. No. Being an adult means doing adult things, but then taking time to have fun too. That's why I have no respect for guys like Matt Walsh. That dude was 40 when he was 10, and he's younger than me. That dude he's a piece of shit because he fights the wrong fight. And then when he loses traction, and makes him look like a fool, he tries to backtrack and tries to do that stuff. So, yeah. And, You know, I just noticed that I did this a few days ago and it has kicked in. I turned off the crown system on the chat. I turned it off. They did give me the option to turn it off, and it's working. Part of my brain remembered, yeah, I turned it off. So none of that experience point bullshit anymore in the chat. I'm glad I turned that shit off. It was dumb. Stupid. Anyway, but yeah, certain voices out there of the so-called right are just as bad as the left because they don't understand it. They're bad because they don't get it. They don't understand who they're talking to. They don't understand that their audience are not rigid people, that they are flexible. It's not, no, it hasn't been. I've noticed. I can go back and look at the chats. It hasn't been. I turned it off last week. So on this channel, there is no experience ground. It's still happening. You guys just don't see it. I still see the tab, top fans, and I can click this here, and it'll show me who's has most experience. But I turned it off. You guys don't see it. You guys don't see it. So it's happening. You just don't see it's happening. There's still a leaderboard. It's just not there for your thing. You bastard eyes. Autocorrect. Yeah, I hate autocorrect. Anyway, all right. So let's get into the news. Since I kind of said my opening thing, a little warmed up here. Let's get into the news and see what's going on, aside from things we've touched on here. And then we got a couple things. We've got some Warhammer Wednesday stuff. We're going to look at the Dawn of War gameplay trailer I mentioned yesterday. So we're going to look at that. And then we will watch Flash Gets Space Game, which is essentially a Warhammer parody. So it'll be funny. No lore today, just funny, which I'm fine with. We need some funny. Especially going on today. Here we go. Let's bring it up. Start with Variety and all their bullshit. Continue without supporting ads. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Big Brother Season 27. Oh, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? So bullshit. Here's what we're talking about. This is what spurred Elon to now get millions of people to cancel Netflix. And it's happening. Millions of people are canceling Netflix. Dead End Paranormal Park creator receiving homophobic and... Oh, shut... No one is sending homophobic and anti-Semitic emails to this guy. Nobody is. Here's the bullshit right here. They're running cover for this psychopath who wrote this show to try and troon your kids. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. Now they're concerned with anti-Semitism. Now they're concerned with it when it's going after a troon maker. You're going to go fuck yourselves, all right? Each and every goddamn one of you out there who pushes this bullshit, who rails against Jews and Israel and all that shit, now you're going to talk about anti-Semitism when you're going after when people are shouting down one of your troon indoctrinators. Go fuck yourself. Each and every fucking one of you. Jeez. Ugh. So fuck that. Fuck that. You have proof? Well, it's not on in my window. Okay. All right. It's on your window, Kratos. It's not on mine. I believe you, but I turned it off. So it should be off. I turned it off. It's not on my chat. I don't see it on studio chat anymore. So, okay. Well, I've played Flash Kids stuff in the past, and they haven't hit me for anything ever. So Flash Kids is pretty cool. So yeah, so fuck these guys anyway. All right, Bill and Ted starts Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter on bringing their buddy act to Broadway, studying clowns for Waiting for Godot and more. Yeah, that's very interesting that Keanu and Alex Winter are doing Waiting for Godot on Broadway. That's kind of funny. And good for them, having some fun, doing it for the lulz. Marissa Bode, Marley Matlin, and Niall DeMarco get honored for bullshit. Don't care. Netflix's K-Pop Demon Hunters launches in Fortnite. We mentioned that yesterday. We're going to see it again. Another thing. That's going to make all kinds of money. This thing's a moneymaker. It just is. It was never about... I still see the crown. You still see your crown. Listen, I turned it off. For me, at least. I thought it would be turned off for everybody. Garcelle Bouvet on breast cancer advocacy, returning to Lifetime with Black girls missing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'll admit, I I fapped to her back in the day. I admit that. I've done it. I did it once or twice. I'm not gonna lie. Finn Wolfhard mounts biopic and 80s band replacements. Don't care. Don't care. This dude, I don't care about him and what he does with his career. He looks creepy. He always has, in my opinion. Don't care. Afterlife with Archie series in the works. Disney Plus from Riverdale team. Well, you already fucked up Riverdale. Why don't you keep fucking it up some more? That show was good for a season, and then it jumped the shark massively. After Disney cease and desist letter, character.ai says it removed media companies' characters from its AI chatbot. Jason? Prof, are you high? There's nobody named Jason here. You high, Prof? Are you a little drunk maybe this early in the day? That's not good. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Jane Fonda, fucking Hanoi commie Jane can fuck right off. She could fuck right off. I don't want to hear anything about First Amendment from fucking Hanoi Jane. All right? Don't want to hear shit from her. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing here. Alexander Skarsgård, Peter Dinklage, and Elizabeth Debicki join Olivia Colman in Twisted Romance Wicker. Yeah, Peter Dinklage still getting work. He can still get work. Doja Cat, don't care. She's a weirdo and creep. Don't care about any of this Nine Inch Nails stuff. Don't care about Swiftie shit. Amazon's Fallout Season 2 teams with Microsoft's Fallout 76 to launch in-game updates starring Walton Goggins the Ghoul. Well, for fans who are still playing Fallout 76, I guess that's nice. Good for that. I mean, enjoy it. The Abandoned since Netflix release date drops new first look images. Netflix has problems right now. No problems. Let's see. Anything here? Lioness renewed for season 3 of Paramount Plus. I don't know what that show is. Anything else of interest here? Pillion trailer. Alexander Skarsgård gets naked and kinky in A24's gay S&M romance comedy. No, thank you. No. Frankenstein trailer. I don't care about Guillermo's Frankenstein movie. I really don't care. Do not care. Amazon Prime included gaming service sets major overhaul execs on how to new game night party collection copies play in AAA titles. I thought that said titties for a second. I really did. I thought that said titties. I was like, wait a minute. You have my attention. Let's go one more. New Maya the Bee. Oh my God. I haven't heard of Maya the Bee since I was like 9. I was 9. Kel, I agree with what you're saying, and I agree with you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fucking commie. World Soundtrack Awards, don't care. Right. Stranger Things, I'm not gonna care about that. Spotify, blah, 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 anything. Paul Bettany hasn't watched A Knight's Tale since it came out because he misses Heath Ledger too much. It was like another lifetime ago. That's sad. That is sad that he cannot enjoy the film he made with Heath Ledger. And I say it's a good movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a fun movie. I mean, it's a bastardization of the history. Let's be honest. Knight's Tale is not remotely accurate to medieval times there, but it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie, but objectively bad, but subjectively fun. I can say that. Well, like I said, I haven't heard of it since I was 9 because obviously I'm not a child and I don't have any 9-year-olds in the house. But it's just I didn't know that it was still a functioning franchise. I mean, I remember the old cartoon when I was a kid, but that's a long ass time ago. Anything else here? Anything of interest? No. All right, let's move on. IGN Hell Reaper, a new roguelike action platformer announced for PC. Yeah. IGN FanFest Fall Edition 2025 partner lineup. Go fuck yourself. You're all losers. We're gonna push the shit we want you to like, but nobody actually will. World of Warcraft's long-awaited housing released in December. How many years later? what's it, 25 years? 25 years they're first doing housing. I mean, if you're watching us play Final Fantasy 14 when Dermy's on, I bitch and moan about the housing situation in 14, but at least they've had it for a long ass time. 21 years? It all bleeds together. I'm an old man. It all bleeds together. But yeah, so bullshit. I don't. Does Hal really think whimsical WoW housing is going to bring people back? Do you think it's going to save the IP, the game? Because the game's not doing well. I mean, it's not dead, but it's certainly not what it was. Fuck WoW. We're going to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters joining Fortnite with Demon Rush mode. Again, that's going to be big ass freaking money for Fortnite. People are going to pay to buy those skins. Normie people, normie gamers are going to buy the 3 attractive models that were in K-pop Demon Hunter. Because listen, those are hot. Those are hot anime girls or hot CGI anime girls. So they're going to buy those instantly and put them out there. People are going to play them, run around swinging the Demon Hunter crap. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Microsoft added over 45 new games. Yeah, while you raised the prices. That's a big story today. As I said, I'm going to touch on it here. I'm going to save it for Sunday where we can have a better multifaceted, multi-perspective discussion of how Microsoft has now raised its ultimate price pack for Game Pass to $30, but they've changed the rules of Game Pass. They've changed the rules from what I understand, from what I've read. And it basically costs you more to rent these games than it does to buy them now. And on top of this, I always said this was a failing program. It was maybe great for some people who are gaming, but it's not a good model. It's not a good business model. And here it is. They're raising the prices because it's not a good business model and they're trying to make money. So there's just like a little bit. We're going to talk about more of this weekend because I think it'll be a better thing if we have the guys talking with me instead of just me, because I don't have the full perspective on this. I don't, but the others might. So it'll be a multifaceted point of view discussion. And they have all kinds. Oh, we have all these games here now. Yeah. Believe it. Former Capcom designer Yoshiki Okamoto sparks backlash in Japan by saying Palworld has crossed a line that should not be crossed. No, Palworld was well within its rights to do what it's done to make its game. It's Nintendo that's being a bitch about it. So what is this for the next expansion for WoW? Is that what that is? Next WoW expansion? Because they really don't care about their fans. They don't care about new players either. I've told my stories. They don't care about your brand new coming in to play WoW. They don't. The Witch creator says it was completely unnecessary for video game people to expand the one sentence about Witcher schools he wished he never wrote. I never included or referenced any Witcher Gryffindors or Slytherins again. You know what? I might save this one for Jed. That's a Jed question right there. It's a better ask Jed question and topic than me. Let's see. We already talked about Paul Bettany's comments on Heath Ledger. Fans think they found evidence 2009's prototype is coming back. I never played that game. Wasn't interested. Warzone will get a brand new experience inspired by OG Call of Duty Battle Royale mode Blackout in spring 2026. Don't care. Yes, this little thing right here. Avengers Doomsday Director shares fresh set photo, which fans really believes point to X-Men. I see an X right here. Yeah, I have this picture. We'll talk about this on Sunday. We'll have a little conversation about this. Yeah, you know what I see? I see a giant green room. I don't see a real set. That's what I see. Battlefield 6 reveals all content coming season 1. Battlefield 6 is next week, amongst a lot of game releases next 2 weeks, and I hope people enjoy it. Not my thing. I would need convincing to play it. I need people. I play games to play it. Right now, not interested. But I won't leave the door closed to being convinced down the road if it turns out to be really good. This deal is getting worse on time. Xbox fans upset about the reward reserve with points no longer directly redeemable for Game Pass subscriptions. Oh, is that part of the thing there? Wow, Microsoft, you're just winning, aren't you? Avengers Doomsday includes surprises 50 times bigger than when Wesley Snipes' blade turned up in Deadpool Wolverine, according to star Channing Tatum. Press X to doubt. I want to. I'm gonna. If I had it, I'd pull up a giant X button and say, "I doubt it. I doubt it. Doubt it all." Razer's Gengar headset remains sold out everywhere but eBay. Does Melee James have one of these? Somebody check, because I mean, hey. And that's pretty much it. We're into yesterday's news. Park Place. Kimmel Colbert commiserate on air about Trump and ignore real reasons behind their struggles. These are little bitches crying as the darkness begins to consume them, and we don't care. Oh, wow, look at this. Indiana Jones, The Dial-Up of Destiny, cost source past $400 million, cementing it as one of Disney's biggest flops. Wow, wait a minute. I think we reported on that 2 years ago. Didn't we say it cost that much money? And if it cost $400 million, which I believe we said it did, somewhere around 350, but I think we said 350 to 400. I believe that meant it needed the $1 billion break even, and it didn't even make that money, not even close. I love being right. I love it. This is why I never believe. They were trying to push that it was a $200 million movie. Remember that? This is why you do not believe any of the bullshit Disney and their subsidiaries push on you. That's why you don't believe that Falcon Winter Soldier cost $180 million. That's why you don't believe that the what are they called? The fake new Avengers, Thunderbolts. That didn't cost 180. Snow White didn't cost 180. None of these things. These things all cost 250 minimum. More likely 350, 400. Disney's lost a lot of money. James Mangold's Star Wars movie in doubt as director signs overall film deal with Paramount. James Crybaby Mangold, who was responsible for that $400 million boondoggle with Dial-Up and Destiny, always said his Dawn of the Jedi movie was going to happen. Never always said it wasn't. James Gunn promises less comic booky manna tomorrow. I got some James Gunn stuff, but we're going to save that for Sunday because that's what we like to do. We like to beat up on James Gunn on Sundays. Could Dumbu return in Star Wars Starfighter movie? Jangly keys. Yeah, jangle those keys. That's right, jangle those keys. And that's kind of it. Looks like that's it. That's kind of it. So that's the news. I'm sticking to it. If you guys are feeling up to it, you could send that $15. We could talk about one of those articles. Whether I want to wait till Sunday or not, it's up to you. That's how it works. All right, so let's do a quick check. We still just have Kel for $20. Flash gets Space King pilot episode 1 year ago. So let's watch now. This is a Warhammer parody of sorts. It's basically Warhammer parody. Space King. I've seen some of these around. Haven't actually watched them because that's how I roll. So now I invite you to check out some. And as always, if you like Flash Gits, go support them. These guys are actually funny, unlike those other douchebags who claim me when we show their videos. Flash Gits is actually funny. We like Flash Gits. All right, let's do it. And I think I didn't share audio. I caught myself. I didn't share audio. Ha! Take that. Caught myself. Yeah. All right. Space King. Thank you, Kel, for the $20. Right away. That's great. Oh! I gotta see that again. You gotta start that again. What the hell is going on? nuts already, and I love it. This is great. Little girls. No! Oh my God! They're throwing girls into a volcano. There are no girl custodies. There are no female space marines. Oh no! Ah! Are they putting it into his penis? Are they inserting the holy globules into his penis? We're only 52 seconds into 17 minutes of madness. What is happening here? What is going on? His kid isn't even in puberty yet. Oh, this is horrible. No girls allowed. Memory sanctified. Psycho armor. Praise be to Space King.
Find the captain. Deliver the message.
Captain! Now, who are we fighting? I want to know who we're fighting.
Keep on going. How's the interrogation going?
Filthy Xenos!
Where's the artifact?
Super Space King Marine! Ah!
Space Age Wolves. Captain, I don't have long. I can't bear an important message. Turn back on your radio.
You turned our radios off?
Listen, Bryce. I don't need high command yammering in my ear while I'm trying to find a goddamn artifact.
It's okay, Captain. I just made this. It'll let him speak our tongue.
All right. He's either going to stab him in the head or stab him in the ass. Oh, in the head. Yeah, you got a spike in your brain. Oh, tried to shoot him in the nuts. That's not that's not good form. That's bad form. Good. He's tarnished. He is tarnished now.
Genocide.
Captain, no!
Genocide.
No, I've had enough. I'm gonna genocide bomb the whole.
Genocide. Oh man, this is insane. I love it.
planet.
There are 20 billion souls on this planet. While I know it would be kind of sweet to wipe them all out with one bomb,
We could use my translator device to interrogate them all first.
and find the artifact. Let's ask High Command.
You're right. Thanks, Bryce. Well, I guess I'll turn the radios back on.
Is he summoning Genocide Bomb instead? Is that what he's doing?
Geno Bomb online.
Geno Bomb, there it is. Genocide Bomb.
Geno Bomb's arrived. Geno Bomb incoming.
Oh, good. You turned your radio back on. You're on the wrong planet. Yeah, actually, technically, you're supposed to be on a moon.
Whoops. Space King.
You're in so much trouble. Not only do you have one of the worst artifact recovery rates of any reclaimer squad in the galaxy, now you're wasting precious Geno bombs too.
I wouldn't say it was a waste.
Quiet, hate monger, or I'll
Hate monger.
send you back to your own legion.
It's not my fault Bryce didn't read the brief like I ordered. Plus, who cares about stupid artifacts? We should be out there, cracking heads, finding Space King.
Space King will return to us when we've proven our worth. It's no wonder Space King left. Hell, I would have left too if I had you as my sons, going around the galaxy doing nothing.
What ails you, my son? Is that all you want from me, Space King? To retrieve artifacts? No, that's retarded.
No.
You should be out there.
All right, so be out there kicking ass and banging women. That's what I would want to do.
Cracking heads, finding Space King. I have a deep purpose for you, my son. Otherwise, why would I speak to you and only you? You're a good boy, and the translator device was a really great idea. And I'll get you a castle made of hate where no one can
Made of hate? How is a castle made of hate?
question your statistics. You worthless piece of shit.
You worthless piece of shit. That's it. That's it. You worthless piece. Oh, it's glorious. This is glorious. This is awesome.
Listening! I said you're banned from genocide.
What? That's so unfair!
It's my favorite thing in the world.
You can't throw Geno bombs at all your problems. And seeing as the entire Star Defender Legion is deployed to the wrong planet, guess who's going to be scouring the moon for the artifact solo?
How am I supposed to search a whole moon with just my retard squad?
I don't know. Use your brain.
Geno Bob. Look, it has a face.
God, this sucks. Oh, there it is.
Space King artifact. It's so beautiful.
Ow! Why is the artifact glowing like that?
Brother, that's no mere artifact. That idol is the divinity of Space King. It's said to contain a piece of his soul.
Maybe that could lead us to it.
It could lead us to Space King? What are we waiting for?
Brother, wait! It reeks of an alien in here.
It's okay. We'll just kill him.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a worm. Don't you touch Space King. Don't you touch Space King, you filthy Xenos.
waited for millennia!
Whoa! I'm not into bug girls. I'm not. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. I can't. No, no. No, they're massive, but no. She's part insect, part worm. I can't do it. No.
Space King's soul energy is mine. Lest you meet my demands.
God damn.
Death to the alien!
Not so fast. Witness my power.
Whoa.
I kinda knew that was gonna happen.
Oh.
Hate mongers like you weak-willed simps. Oh no, no. Don't stare right into the nipples. They're gonna shoot you.
Down, you fools!
How come you didn't get transfixed by her boobs, Hate Monger?
She's an alien.
That's right. Hate monger gets it. Xeno's poon is poison.
Okay, so Hate Monger's gay, which means he'll
No, she's part worm. No.
be able to avoid her.
I'm not gay. I just hate aliens.
I mean, me too, but, I mean, come on. But, you know, she's still gonna die. So, like, calm down, Hate Monger.
No, brother! She's drawing Space King's soul energy into her body. If we kill her while his soul is in her body, wouldn't that also be like killing him ourselves?
Hate Monger, are you suggesting we can't kill the alien?
I didn't want to have to blast you, little Star Defender. I just want to talk.
Look, we all saw the raw power of her cannons. I think we're just gonna have to negotiate, guys. Plus, she does seem pretty cool and intelligent for an alien.
Ta-da!
Please.
No bothering with them! Aliens! No, here's the plan. We sever her arms. Surely Space King won't mind if we kill just a couple arms worth of him. Hey, Monger, you go with. Get her back turned so Bryce and I are tricked by her fat tits and can go to work.
Did he say fat tits? Is that what he said?
Chestnut, stay here.
I want to go too.
Let's go! Space King!
No, Hey Monger! No! I was just starting to like you.
Oh, fuck! Go back! Go back!
Maybe we do need to negotiate.
Gino bomb denied. Gino bomb denied. Gino bomb denied. Gino bomb denied.
Captain!
I know you hate me and my innovative ideas. But I was totally right. We can't blast our way out of this one. You gotta at least see what she wants.
Tick-tock, Star Defender!
Gino bomb denied.
I don't hate you, Bryce. I just think you're stupid.
Oh.
But maybe not this time. And maybe if I'd stop to listen and nurture that occasionally, you would be less stupider. Eventually.
Thanks, Captain. Wait! You'll need this. It's probably the only way you'll be able to untangle her complicated emotions.
Thanks, Bryce.
I'll see you again.
Nah, I wonder where he's gonna stick that. I'm just wondering. Because they're not. I don't think Flash Gets is afraid to do something like that.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh.
I've come to negotiate.
Your Space King drove my race to near extinction once.
Okay. Awesome.
I understand. Your kind has always been the primary food source for mine. Conflict was inevitable.
You see? You see? Don't trust her fat titties. She's Xenos and she's poison.
But Space King pushed us back. And so, we had to switch to a nutritious diet of fruits and berries and find another dimension to live in peace. Unfortunately, I could not join my kin and have been trapped here for 3,000 years. Wait.
Oh my god, please get to the port!
I wish to be with my kin. I cannot open the portal to their dimension. My pups are too weak to make the journey.
Ugh.
I need my precious milk. And as
Yeah, see, look. Worm alien lady. I don't care if she got big fat titties. No. Resist. No.
to conceive from my severely depleted breasts, nuts and berries are not enough to fill them. All I ask, Star Defender, is you give me a snack from your globulus, so I may...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey!
replenish my milk and take my babies to be with my kin. They're the only things nutritious enough. You said you've come to negotiate. Please, it's for my children.
If I do this, you'll return Space King's soul energy?
Yes.
Chestnut, give me the globulus.
But I'm supposed to protect them.
It's for Space King, Chestnut. But I guess it's your call.
You pathetic piece of shit.
Oh, thank you, Star Defender. I'm going to quickly feed the kids, and I'll be out of your hair.
Yes! Yes!
I'm sure Space King is proud of us. There was no other way. Maybe he'll send us a son. Oh my God! Look out!
What? You worthless piece of shit.
God damn it.
Polyglobule extraction initiated. Extraction complete. Polyglobule extraction initiated. Extraction complete.
Ugh.
Polyglobule extraction in sacred membrum obstruction detected. Sacred membrum obstruction detected. To extract holy globules, place a delicate yet religious pinch around tip of sacred membrum and lift.
No. No, don't want to touch it.
Polyglobule extraction initiated. Extraction complete. Congratulations.
Boy, I sure hope me and the boys here can find you someday, Space King.
What's in there? There's something in there. There was something in there. All right, let them get their merch in. Merch ad in.
Tired of all your media being filled with the lamest shit possible? Want a show that doesn't hate your male power fantasies but embraces them? There's plenty of independent animation targeted at mentally ill teenagers.
Okay, I love this. This is making fun of that super gay demon show shit that those fucking Queerdo Troon people put out there. They're taking a direct shot at that, and I love them for that. That's awesome right there.
Girls.
But what about mentally ill teenage boys?
And 30-year-old men. Don't we matter too?
Space King thinks so.
Tell them about the boobies.
Yes, that's right. What you just saw was the clean version of the video. There exists another version. A better, uncensored version. The true version. And maybe the last episode of Space King we ever make. No, my boobies.
Because we're not willing to sell this show to Hollywood for them to turn into dog shit like everything else. So support us on Patreon.
And we'll turn every dollar to making more episodes of Space King, untouched and uncensored. And in return, we'll give you goodies, gifts, rewards, trinkets, production updates, and most importantly, more Space King. We cannot fund more episodes without you. Link in the description.
Uncensored Space King. There you go. That was a good parody. I love that. That was funny, Kel. Thank you for that one. That was good. That was good. I look forward to more of those episodes because I suspect there are more. Space King 2, be positive. I bet that's next week. Anyway, we like Flash Kids. Good for Flash Kids. If you enjoyed it, give them a sub. They are worth your patronage. They're fun guys over there. They make funny stuff. All right, we'll find out within 24 hours. I've never been hit by Flash Kids before. We've played videos of theirs in the past. So, granted, smaller ones, nothing that long. But we've done them before. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Anyway, with that said, let's make sure we got nothing else going on. Nope, looks like we're done for today. So with that all said, let's wrap it up. What do we got today? It's Wednesday. There might be Space Marine 2 tonight. I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet. I do not promise anything. You know what? I also might fall asleep. That's a distinct possibility. I might fall asleep at some point this evening. It might happen because I'm tired now. Now that the vent cleaning is come and gone, I'm tired, and I have nothing else that is pressing in this very moment to do except house chores. Yay! All right, so tonight, nothing. I don't promise anything tonight except possibly Space Marine 2 playthrough. That might happen. You also know about half an hour before it goes live, it happens. Tomorrow, Thursday, guess what? Gaming stream tomorrow night, because guess what's sitting down in my Amazon Hub mailbox at the other end of the complex? My copy of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evilise Chronicles. It is in the box. I'm going to take a walk down there when we're done with the show. Go get us a bunch of stuff down there. I came with a bunch of things for various things ordered. So, gaming tomorrow night. Evilise Chronicles, Part 1. If we enjoy ourselves enough, we'll keep going with that one, but we're definitely going to play that tomorrow night. Friday, we will be doing Chat Made Me Watch This reviews. Jack and Jill. We'll watch that. Mm-hmm. And then Saturday Night Drive-In is John Carpenter's A Thing. And then Roundtable, now at 3 p.m. Eastern this Sunday. The thumbnail is almost done. I've asked, and Devil has said the thumbnail will be in my hands, so to speak, within the next 24 hours. So that is going to be fun. Looking forward to getting things started at the new time this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. With that said, thank you everybody, as always, for joining me on this afternoon. I appreciate your support. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, show YouTube you care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, take it easy.